let's start with the solution of first test of construction chapter. Question number 1, choose the correct alternative. 3 marks, that means each mark 1. The maximum number of tangents that can be drawn to a circle from a point outside it. It means there is a circle and a point outside it. We need to draw maximum number of tangents. How many tangents can we draw? 1, 2, only 2 tangents. Hope you understand what you mean by tangent. AB is the tangent segment, AC is the tangent segment. So AB and AC are the tangent segments. So 2 is the right answer. If you have written 2, then 1 mark. So how to write answer? 1, that is the first question. A is the option and 2 is the answer. This way you have to write the answer. The next, if triangle LMN is similar to triangle HIJ and LM upon HI is 2 by 3. As the numerator is 2 and denominator is 3, that means denominator is greater than numerator. As denominator is greater than numerator, the triangle with part HI, the side HI will be greater. So greater HI. So what do you think LMN? LMN is smaller. So LMN is smaller, which is true. HIJ is smaller, which is false. Both are equal, not possible, because ratios are not same and cannot be decided. It's also wrong because we can decide. So first, triangle LMN is smaller. If you have written this, you will get 1 mark. Next, the tangent drawn at the end points of the diameter of a circle will be. Now tangents drawn at the end point of the diameter. So for that we need to draw a circle and a diameter. These are the end point of the diameter. If I write the name of diameter AB, then end points are point A and point B. So point A, through point A I can draw 1 tangent. Through point B I can draw 1 more tangent. Now there is a rule that tangent is always perpendicular to diameter or a radius at point of contact. Same here, tangent is always perpendicular to diameter or a radius at point of contact, as both are 90 degree, and therefore these both lines are parallel by interior angle test. So they are parallel to each other. So tangents are parallel to each other, and B is the right answer. So 1 mark, 1 mark and 1 mark. Hope you all 3 are correct. Half mark for each correct steps. So now first what we have to do, draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. So draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. Just by drawing a circle of 3.2 centimeter radius, you will not get half mark. You need to write radius. Name center is O and radius is of 3.2 centimeter. This much is the radius. If you draw this much, then you will get half mark. Next, step 2, take any point on a circle and draw ray point OP. So I'm taking P here only. You can take anywhere, wherever you want, and you need to draw ray OP. If you have drawn a ray OP like this, you will get more half mark. Next, step 3, draw perpendicular to the line to the ray at point P. Now, how to draw perpendicular? For that, we know that to draw the perpendicular from point P, we need to make point P as a midpoint. So particular distance on the left side and the same distance on the right side. Now point P is the midpoint of this segment. Now we will take more than half to bisect this segment. And we know when the segment is bisected, the perpendicular bisector definitely will pass from midpoint. So here we have drawn a perpendicular. Draw perpendicular. When they have told draw perpendicular, it means there should be marking of perpendicular at ray P. So if you have done this much with this marking, then you will get extra half mark, one more half mark, and the next. Name the perpendicular line as L. So we will name this line as L, and L is a tangent at point P. And final answer for writing N, and for the note, that is concluding note, that here line L is a tangent to the given circle at point P. And if you have done this much, you will get full 2 marks. Now question number 3. Solve the following questions. This sum is of 3 marks. We need to do all 4 sums, 3 marks each. First, draw a circle of radius 4.2 cm, which I have already drawn. Radius should be 4.2 cm. If you have drawn this much, you will get half mark. Then draw an arc PQ of measure 105 degree. 105 degree. For that you need to keep protractor like this, 105 here. And then you need to join them. This is arc of PQ 105. PQ 105. You will say, sir, arc is this, na? You are right. Arc is PQ. PQ is 105 degree as it is given. But measure of this arc will be equal to its central angle. This is a rule. It will come in 3rd chapter called circle. Measure of arc is equal to its central angle. So this both will be 105, 105. So central angle is 105. If you have done this much, you will get one more half mark. So total you have done the construction of 1 mark. Next, draw an arc over, then draw the tangents through the circle at point P and Q. They have not told using center or without using center. So definitely we will draw using center. Using center. So now using center. OQ. Now we know the arrow will come from the center and it will penetrate the point through which we need to draw tangent. Same here. Now we will make Q as a midpoint and same P as a midpoint. And then extending bit more, that is more than half. One line up, the other arc down. The one arc up and the other arc down. Same here. One arc up and other arc down. From here, one arc up and other arc down. And this way you can draw 2 tangents. The first tangent from point P and the other tangent from point Q. And we need to name this tangent. I'll write L and N. If you have drawn one tangent, this one tangent, you will get 1 mark. For this tangent, you will get 1 mark. Okay, but you will not get full 1 marks unless you make perpendicular sign. If perpendicular sign are missing, do cut half mark for each. So total 3 marks, but then too you have to write the final note here. Line L and line M are tangents drawn to the circle from point P and Q respectively. Next, draw a circle of radius 3.3 cm. Draw a chord PQ of length 6.6 cm. Draw tangent to the circle at point P and Q. Write your observation about the tangent. So first we will draw a circle of radius 3.3 cm. So for that 3.3 cm radius, we will draw a circle now. Name of the center is not given, so I'll write O 3.3 centimeter. And how much distance is 3.3 centimeter? This much distance is 3.3 centimeter. Next, O. Name of this point is not given, so we'll discuss next. Continue. Draw tangent to the circle at point P and Q and chord PQ of 6.6. Now chord PQ is for 6.6. As radius is 3.3, so definitely chord 6.6 will be a diameter. So definitely directly we will draw a diameter. This will be a chord of 6.6 centimeter. So simple. Next name is P and Q end point. Now we need to draw perpendicular from point Q and from point P, so they will be tangents. Now how to draw that? For that, see, it is not asked or it is not given that we need to do with using center or without using center. When it is not asked, definitely we will use center. So an arrow will come from the center, it will penetrate this point and pass through Q. Same, an arrow will come from center O, will penetrate point P. Okay, now you know it very well, just like last sum. Q, from point Q, one arc here and the other arc here. Same point P, one arc on the left and the one arc on the right side. Then you need to extend this arc and draw one arc up and one arc down. First left, right, up, down. This is like an exercise. Left, right, up, down. Again left, right, we have already done. Now from this point up and this point down. From this point up and from this point down. So now you need to join them. So first tangent that we got L, but tangent is not a tangent without 90 degree. And here also, here it is also tangent without 90 degree. L, and I'll write it here, name as line M. Now they have told, we have already drawn whatever the things were required, we have marked. Now how to give marks? First the circle and with radius 3.3 you will get half mark for circle with radius 3.3. Then if you have drawn a diameter, you will get more half mark. Diameter and measurement 6.6. If you have drawn a perpendicular through line L, you will get 1 mark. And for M you will get half mark. Means for any, this for both you will get 1.5 marks. So total 2.5 mark, because half mark is for observation. And plus half mark you will get for observation. Now observation. So I'll write here observation. And what is the observation? Observation about the tangent. We know here the tangents are perpendicular, so definitely both tangents are parallel to each other because they are perpendicular on the same line. So I'll write here line L and line M are tangents at point Q and point P respectively, as line L and line M are perpendicular on line PQ. Therefore, line L parallel to line M, and the reason you have to write. Now reason you can write corresponding angle test, interior angle test, or alternate angle test, or a perpendicular drawn on the same line are parallel to each other. You can write anything. I am writing interior angle test as internal angle are 90 degree. Interior angle test. So this is the observation, and if you have written observation you will get half mark. Hope you understood the elaboration of mark. It's time for sum number 3. Draw a circle with center O and radius 3.4 cm. Take a point M at a distance of 6.3 cm from the center. Okay, so draw a circle with center O that I have drawn with radius 3.4 cm. If you have done this much, definitely you will get first half mark. The next one, take a point M at a distance of 3.6 cm. So for that we need to extend this radius and change it to a ray, and 6.3 centimeter distance, 6.3, yes, the name is given, yes, from point M. Now M point, and the distance is 6.3 centimeter. So I will write here 6.3 centimeter. The next, from point M we need to draw tangents. So you know, draw tangents drawn from external point. So for that we need to bisect segment OM. And how to bisect? More than half, one up and one down, one up and one down. So if you have drawn this ray OM and written the measurement or the length 6.3 centimeter, then give half mark. Next is a tangent. Not a tangent, this is the perpendicular bisector of OM. This is perpendicular bisector of OM. Now we got the midpoint of segment OM. I'll take the distance from midpoint till center and draw a circle. You can draw full circle also, or otherwise you can draw just two arc 1 and arc 2. If you have drawn just these two arcs, that's also enough. You can draw circle also. Now wherever the circles are intersecting or these arcs are intersecting, you need to connect this point with M. So I am connecting this. So the first line tangent, and this is the second tangent. I'll name them as L and M. Now I will write note, and note is here. Line L and line M are tangents drawn to the circle from point M and if you have written note as well, you will get half mark. So let's think of the distribution of mark. First for circle and the radius, half mark. Then for the ray and the length, half mark. Then drawing this perpendicular bisector of OM, then next half mark. Then drawing this two arc, next half mark. Drawing these two tangents, next half mark. And for writing note, half mark. So total 3 marks. Now sum number 4. Triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Triangle ABC, AB equal to 3.6, BC is 4, AC is 4.2, and the corresponding sides of triangle ABC and PQR in the ratio of 2:3. Means all three sides are corresponding sides and they are like the ratio is given. Construct triangle PQR. We need to construct triangle PQR. Okay, so for that we should start with triangle ABC and triangle PQR are similar, and therefore their corresponding sides are AB upon PQ equal to BC upon QR equal to AC upon PR, which is equal to the ratio they have told ABC to PQR is 2/3. So we know that this numerator and denominator is greater, and the denominator is in the front of sides of triangle PQR. So PQR is greater and ABC is smaller. Now I have the measurement of ABC. So we will substitute the value. AB is 3.6 upon PQ, BC is 4 upon QR, AC is 4.2 upon PR equal to 2/3. Now we will separate them. Therefore 3.6 upon PQ equal to 2/3, comma 4 upon QR equal to 2/3. Next 4.2 upon PR equal to 2/3. Then cross multiply. PQ equal to 3.6 into 3/2. 2 1s are 2 1.8s are. Therefore PQ equal to 18 3s are 54, that is 5.4. Units are given, yes, centimeters. So we got first side of triangle PQR. Immediately I'll write the length of it. The next QR equal to 4 into 3/2. So QR equal to 2 1s are 2 2s are 3 2s are 6 centimeter, and QR is 6 centimeter. The next PR will be 4.2 into 3/2. 1s are 2 2.1. 2.1 into 3 is 6.3 centimeter. That is PR 6.3 centimeter. Even I write the measurement. AB is given 3.6, BC is given 4, and AC is given 4.2. Right? Now we need to construct only triangle PQR because it is of 3 marks. If they ask both the triangles to draw, it will be of 4 marks. Now it is of 3 marks to construct triangle PQR. So let's construct triangle PQR. First, we need to draw base QR of 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter. And we got QR, but wait, we need to write its length as well. 6 centimeter. Then we need to plot now point P, and it's 5.4 centimeter away from it. 5.4 centimeter. 5.4 centimeter. Okay, and RP 6.3 centimeter. 6.3 centimeter. So PQR, okay, we need to write length as well, and length is 5.4 6.3 centimeter and 5.4 centimeter. And we got the triangle PQR. Therefore, triangle PQR is constructed as required. This is the end of fourth sum. But now how to give marks? For marks, if you have drawn correct diagram with correct labeling, you will get half mark. If you have written this thing and with reason was left, CSST, don't forget the reason, then you will get half mark, that is 1 mark. If you have substituted the value and separated them, you will get half mark. Next, if you got correct answer, you will get half mark. So total 2 marks are over, and 1 mark for this construction, 1 mark. This way you have to give marks, but the note is also important, so do write note. Let's start question number 4. Solve. Construct a right angle triangle whose hypotenuse and one side measures 10 cm and 8 cm respectively. Then construct another triangle. So first, given triangle sides are 10 and 8, and we need to construct another triangle. So we need to construct both the triangle, the first as well as second. So first, given triangle. So let the length of the given sides be of triangle ABC. It means the given measurement 10 and 8 are of side triangle ABC. Next, the required another triangle be triangle PBQ. So another triangle will assume PBQ. Here I have taken vertex B as a common, as type 2, such that side of triangle PBQ, because it is mentioned, another triangle whose sides are 4. Another triangle means which triangle? Triangle PBQ is the another triangle, because first given triangle is of ABC. So side of PBQ equal to 4 upon 5 times, means multiply, corresponding sides of triangle ABC. So side of triangle PBQ upon side of triangle ABC equal to 4 upon 5. Now we can find out this, that sides of ABC 5 and side of PBQ 4. So definitely bigger triangle is triangle ABC. So ABC is the bigger triangle and PBQ is the smaller triangle. First, hope you understood this much. Now the given triangle, the sides which are given of triangle ABC. ABC is the bigger triangle. So sides are given of bigger triangle, that is 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Just to avoid misunderstanding, what we should do? We should draw the region from this part to this part. These are called markings. We need to mark them. Next, after this, now we need to draw the bigger triangle. For that, 8 centimeter is the base. So we will draw 8 centimeter as a base. 8 centimeter as a base, and then 90-degree angle. But before that, BC 8 centimeter and 90-degree. So this is 90-degree. It is right angle triangle. I will join this. BC, I know it's 8, and this one is 90-degree, and CA is 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. This we got A, and here we got triangle ABC, 10 centimeter. Now you know how to proceed if you know the construction, if you have seen the videos of construction of this type of triangle. Then the ratio is 4:5, so 5 is the bigger number. So 5 arcs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5. So I'll write B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. As I know this is the ABC is the bigger triangle, I will connect it with B5. I need to make now B4 congruent to B5, B4 congruent to B5, B5 already I know. So an arc from B4, again one more arc. The distance between these two arcs and the distance between these two arcs. I will connect B4 and this point so that these two are parallel to each other. The next, okay, I am not connected. I connected this only the still line. I need to connect it with this base. Now here I got point Q and they are parallel to each other. The next will be this line, this line, this line. Now again point C, from arc from point C, and same arc from point Q. So distance between these 2 points and these 2 points. You need to see to it that they are parallel. They should look parallel. And this is point P. So this way we have constructed. Now we can both the triangles, and we can show the marking that these angles are congruent. So finally triangle ABC and triangle PBQ are constructed as required. Now marking. If you have drawn this diagram and this many things, you have written this much things, then you have to give 1 mark. Then if you have drawn this properly, at least the first triangle and the 5 parts, you have to give more 1 mark for this first triangle, that ABC, and for this 5 parts. Then if you have drawn this angle properly, these 2 angles properly, then you will get 1 more mark. And finally when you have drawn these 2 triangles, the second triangle, you will get 1 mark. So this is of 4 marks. Hope you understood. Construct an isosceles triangle whose base is 6 cm and altitude is 4 cm. So let's construct an isosceles triangle. Base is 6 cm. So I'll draw a base 6 cm. I'll draw here. The name is not given, so I'll assume BC, and which is of 6 cm. Now in isosceles triangle, the vertex lies on the perpendicular bisector of base. In isosceles triangle, the third vertex lies on the perpendicular bisector of base. So for that, I need to draw perpendicular bisector of BC. Perpendicular bisector of BC. Now as I know altitude is 4, so I need to take the measurement of 4, and altitude is height from the base. So this is point A and this is 4 centimeter. So I got the triangle ABC as they have asked. Now construct isosceles triangle, that is triangle ABC, indefinitely in which AB will be equal to AC, whose base is 6. So let write with pen. Let the solution or construction, let the given isosceles triangle be triangle ABC. Construct another triangle whose sides are, let another triangle. Now I'm taking again B point as a common, another triangle B, PBQ, such that PBQ, such that sides of triangles. Then construct another triangle whose sides, means sides of another triangle. Sides of triangle PBQ, R means equal to 3 upon 4 times of corresponding sides of isosceles triangle, of sides of triangle ABC. So a side of triangle ABC will go in denominator. So sides of triangle PBQ upon sides of triangle ABC equal to 3 by 4. Now we know numerator or denominator, what is greater? The greater one is denominator. As denominator is greater, so triangle ABC is the greater one. So now from point B, how many arcs we need to draw? 4 arcs, the bigger one, the bigger number. The first, it is B1, and then B2, and then B3, and then B4, and then writing its name. It's B1, B2, B3 and B4. As we know triangle ABC is bigger one, we will connect C with B4. Here write B3 and B4. Now draw B3 congruent to B4. For that, an arc from B4 and the same arc from B3. Again the problem. Okay, the arc from B4 was this, okay, correct, and the same arc from B3. The distance between this 2 point, here to the distance between these 2 point, and you need to connect B3 with this intersecting point. Just see to it, these both should be parallel, should look parallel, and connect them. Arrow and arrow, arrow and arrow. This shows that they are parallel. Now you need to mark also, as you can show it that they are parallel or they are congruent also by corresponding angle test. Next, corresponding angle. Next. Again, now we need to draw angle C congruent to this point. Now angle C. For that, one arc from this angle and one more arc from this angle. The distance between these two arcs and the same distance between these two arcs, and you need to connect with this point. This should be parallel to each other. Now here B, where it is, ABC and PBQ. So here P, B and Q. But we need to draw rough figure as well. We have not drawn rough figure. Rough figure will be like this. P, B, Q and A, B, C, where BC is 6 centimeter and the perpendicular distance this much height. I can show height here as well. Height is 4 centimeter, and this is the required triangle. So right triangle. Okay, here marking was left. Just be careful, observe everything. Triangle A, B, C and triangle P, B, Q are required triangle. Now markings. Marking will be same. If you have done this much, you will get 1 mark. If you have done the first triangle and there's 4 segments, 1 more mark. The next one, if you have done this properly, there's 2 triangles, lower part, then move 1 mark. And if you have drawn this final thing and the note, then move 1 mark. Otherwise you can cut half mark. See to it the markings are there, everything is proper. Okay, so this is sum number 2. Sum number 5, sorry, question number 5, solve the following. It is of 5 marks, but not one sum, there are 2 sums. One sum already I have sent you in the group, the sum number 1 yesterday, so you can correct your paper from that sum. Now second sum I'm doing, draw a line of length 11.6 centimeter. For that I need to draw a line of length 11.6 centimeter. 11.6 centimeter. I'll name this line as AB, and the measurement 11.6 centimeter. Divide into 3 equal parts. Now when we have to divide into 3 equal parts, what we have to do again? It's so simple, it's very easy. Now take a compass from A point, take 3 arcs, 1, 2 and 3. Here A1, A2 and A3. Now we know we need to connect B with A3. Now what we will do, we need to construct congruent angle. Now we need to divide in 3 parts, so from each part we will draw a congruent angle to angle A3. So first arc, from here second arc, and from here the third arc. The distance between these 2 arcs, the distance between these 2 arcs and the distance between these 2 arcs. Then you know it very well, from A2 need to join and from A1 you have to join this point. I'll here name it as M and N, and finally the AM equal to MN equal to NB. So I'll write it here, AM equal to MN equal to NB. Here segment of 11.6 centimeter is trisected, or any type of note is required that these 3 parts are equal. And here, as these 3 angles are equal, congruent, you need to mark something. This is of definitely 2.5 mark, and you know how to place your marks. So first half mark for drawing just segment AB of 11.6 centimeter and A1, A2 and A3, this much half mark. Then if you have drawn the remaining all 3 angles properly and everything is fine, and remaining 2 marks. So hope you understood this sum. Do total your marks and send me in the group.